B.S.Abdur Rahman University, earlier known as B.S.Abdur Rahman Crescent Engineering College.
Engineering graphics, if you see, it is a graphical language of engineers. So we say it is a graphical language. Something like other languages, it is also a language and any engineer should know. Right? So you know a language, why I am calling it as a language, right? So suppose I have a vertical line like this, another vertical line, this is another vertical line. If I join this two vertical lines with a slant line, what do you call this? This is N, right? Similarly, I can draw two vertical lines like this. Okay. This two vertical lines, I can join it with two horizontal lines like this. What you call now is a rectangle. Right? It is a geometry. Right? This is a letter in English. This is a geometry in engineering graphics. Right? Suppose I put a circle here, something like this, a curved oval element. Okay, oval like this. It is you know very well in English. It is O. Okay. So altogether you can see it gives you a meaning. No. Right. So similarly, this rectangle, if with this rectangle, the same circle, if I put it the right side or left side, a circle, if I put it like this, this two geometry, this is a circle, you know, these two, rectangle and a circle all together, side by side, if I draw it like this, it will give you a meaning. What is this? A cylinder. Okay, it tells you it is a cylinder. It is a view of a cylinder, two views of a cylinder. So combining this geometry and this geometry, it gives me a meaning. That is nothing but a physical component. Okay, it's nothing but a simple cylinder. Right. So similar to any language, it has the geometries combined together in engineering drawing will have a meaning. Okay. So similar to a language, it will have some grammars also. You can read this, you can write this, you can write in the sense, you can draw it. Okay. And it will have some meaning. Right. It will have grammars also. Grammar in the sense, if I put a circle to the right side like this, it will have if I put a circle to the right side, it will have a meaning. If I put a circle to the left side, it will have a different meaning. That is, it is drawn in third angle projection, it is drawn in first angle projection. Like you have, like any other language, I can say this drawing, engineering drawing, what you are going to study, it is also a language. This language, all engineers should know. Okay. So throughout your career, you should remember this language. A normal person don't know about this language. Okay. What is a drawing? What in a drawing? What it tells? Okay. How to read that drawing? What it is mean? What is it mean of that drawing? Okay. That's what you are going to see. I can say broadly. I can say it is a graphical language of engineers. Right. So you can have some difference from the other drawings. Okay, you know, some artists will be drawing some drawing. It will have some. It will convey some message. Okay. So similarly, there is a difference between an artistic person drawn drawing and an engineer drawn drawing. Right. So an artistic drawing, it will give you the emotions. Okay. Here, the same artistic drawing, you can anybody can read, anybody can say it is a good drawing or it has this meaning. If it is a modern art, one person can say it conveys some meaning. So another person says it conveys another meaning. Okay. But the drawn person will say it will have a different meaning. Right. Right. So, but an engineering drawing, it is not like that. It is drawn to certain standards. So whoever reads, it will convey the same message. Right? wherever he is, whoever reads, if he knows the drawing, engineering drawing principles and standards, the drawn drawing will be conveying a single message. Okay. So there is a difference between other drawings, engineering drawings. Then, so there are application fields in any engineering field you take. You should come across this engineering drawings. Okay, you have to come across any kind of drawing. It will be a technical drawing of sort. It can be a flow chart. It can be a programming layout. It can be a electrical wiring diagram. So, as far as mechanical engineer concerned, any component drawing, any real life components, it will be realized only from the. It will be realized any component if you have in reality. It can be realized only if you have the drawing of that component, right? If you have only technical drawing of that component, engineering drawing of that component, then only it can be made. Okay, the component which you have visualized, it can be made. So for a component to be realized, the very first stage is to draw a drawing for that, engineering drawing for that, right? So as I told, it is commonly used in almost all the fields of engineering. So that's why we have it is a general subject for all engineers. Okay. In your first semester itself. You can say this is an example of a mechanical component, simple mechanical component drawing. Okay. It's a thin plate which has 4 holes. Okay. In the center I have a hole. Okay. It's just a thin plate. So the details of the dimensions of that plate is shown, and the thickness of the plates and the details are shown in a drawing. It's a simple component. You can see this. So this is another mechanical component drawing. It is heat exchanger. Okay, it is a heat exchanger. It is not actually showing all the part details. It's just showing the overall dimensions and what are the parts involved. Okay. To go in detail, you have to add sheets. You will have a separate component drawings inside you. It will be of more than 100 components. This same part, the heat exchanger will have more than 100 components. So for each component, you have to go for a separate drawing. Okay, this is an overall drawing of that component. Similar kind of drawing you have to come up. At present, you cannot read this. Once you complete this course, you have to read this drawing. Okay, what it says, what it conveys. Right. Similar kind of drawing also you should be able to draw it. Right. At least not finishing up this semester, at least end of your course. Right. So this is a building drawing, you can say, for civil engineers. This is drawn as per the drawing principles and standards. And who knows the drawing standards and details, what is, then only can read this drawing. Okay. Similar, you can see an electrical wiring diagram. Okay, these are all not have standards, but it is drawn by a draft process, right? So you can see similar kind of electronics drawing. Okay, in electronics component, electronic elements, you will have a smaller components. Whatever kind of retention, okay, one right side of your computer plug, I think. Okay, something else. It is an electronic component. Okay, the details of that component is drawn. And this is a flow chart. Okay. Why I am saying this is a flow chart? It is not drawn as per the principle. Okay, you don't have standards to draw it. But this, as far as an programmer concerned, so he will be doing some program. It will be stored in a system. Okay, what kind of program? What is it? What it will convey? How he has programmed that? Okay, the details he can only tell it through the flowcharts. Okay, flowcharts. So the flowcharts only convey what are all the details gone into that software, that program. Right? So this can be read only by the technical person.